Did you know that Israel, a nation known for cutting-edge technology, once relied on a missile system designed decades ago, yet it changed the rules of air defense? Meet the Hawk Sam, a vintage legend that still surprises experts worldwide. Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. Imagine a time when jet fighters and bombers ruled the skies and missile technology was just evolving. Israel, constantly surrounded by threats, needed a solution that was reliable, effective, and surprisingly ahead of its time. Enter the Hawk Sam, a missile system developed in the 1950s, but adopted by Israel in the 1960s to protect its skies. What makes this system shocking is that despite being decades old, it was instrumental in neutralizing multiple aerial threats during critical conflicts, including the Yom Kippur War. The Hawk wasn't just another missile, it was a game changer for Israel's air defense strategy, capable of hitting high-speed targets at altitudes exceeding 18 kilometers. It combined radar technology, guidance systems, and rapid response mechanisms that many assumed were only possible with modern tech. Today, we dive deep into how this vintage system operated, its unique modifications by Israel, and why it earned a legendary status among air defense enthusiasts. By the end of this video, you'll understand how an old system managed to redefine Israel's approach to air defense and left a lasting legacy that influenced modern missile designs. The Hawk missile, originally an American creation, was designed in the early Cold War era to counter Soviet bombers. Israel saw its potential and imported it in the 1960s, quickly realizing it could fill a critical gap in national defense. What's fascinating is that Israel didn't just deploy the system as is. Engineers integrated advanced radar tracking systems and tailored tracking missiles to detect low-flying and supersonic targets that other nations struggled with. The Hawk Sam was mobile, which gave Israel a strategic advantage. Batteries could be quickly repositioned across the front lines or near key cities. Unlike static defense systems, mobility allowed Israeli forces to react to changing threats with unprecedented speed. Its semi-active radar guidance, combined with high explosive warheads, made it deadly accurate against enemy aircraft, and later versions were capable of intercepting short-range ballistic missiles. This adaptability turned a Cold War-era system into a formidable modern defense tool. Understanding the Hawk's origins and Israel's customizations provides insight into how a vintage system remained relevant in an era dominated by faster jets and missiles. It's a story of innovation, improvisation, and strategic foresight that few realize when thinking of Israel's defense history. The Hawk Sam system may appear simple at first glance, but its technology is surprisingly sophisticated. It uses a two-part radar setup, a search radar to detect targets and a tracking radar to guide the missile toward them. The missile itself is relatively small but incredibly fast, capable of reaching Mach 2.4 in flight. Israel modified the guidance system to improve accuracy against fast and evasive targets. What made it exceptional was its capability to engage multiple targets simultaneously, thanks to networked radar systems that could coordinate different missile batteries. Unlike many other systems of its era, the Hawk's mobility didn't compromise accuracy. Each battery could be set up in under 30 minutes, allowing rapid redeployment. Its warhead, designed to explode near the target, maximized damage even if a direct hit was missed. For a vintage missile, it had a remarkable kill probability of over 70% against fighter jets of the 1970s and 1980s. This section highlights that the Hawk wasn't just a relic, it was a highly engineered system designed for adaptability, speed, and precision. Israel's custom modifications turned it from a foreign weapon into a domestic powerhouse in air defense strategy. Israel first deployed the Hawk Sam during the tense years following the Six-Day War. Its performance was tested under real combat conditions during conflicts with neighboring states, During the Yom Kippur War in 1973, Hawk batteries became a crucial defensive shield, engaging enemy MiGs and Sukhoi jets attempting deep strikes over Israeli territory. Despite its age, the system demonstrated remarkable reliability and accuracy. Operators praised the radar's ability to track multiple targets simultaneously, giving pilots and air defense commanders critical reaction time. One lesser-known fact is that Israel integrated its Hawk batteries into a broader air defense network that included fighter jets and early warning radars, creating layers of protection. This networked approach amplified the system's effectiveness, turning it from a single missile defense line into an interconnected aerial shield. Casual observers might underestimate a missile designed in the 1950s, but in Israel's hands, the Hawk became a symbol of strategic ingenuity. The success of Hawk batteries in real conflicts proves that older technology, when intelligently upgraded and strategically deployed, can match, or even Israel didn't settle for just using the Hawk straight from the manufacturer. Engineers introduced several key upgrades that made it uniquely effective. For example, the missile's electronics were modernized to enhance target tracking in cluttered environments. The guidance system was refined for better interception of low-altitude, fast-moving aircraft. Mobility was enhanced with new launchers that could move across rough terrain quickly, ensuring that the system could keep pace with shifting frontline threats. Integration into Israel's broader radar network allowed Hawk batteries to share targeting data, increasing efficiency and kill probability. Furthermore, maintenance processes were streamlined, allowing the system to remain operational even in challenging desert conditions. These modifications reflect Israel's broader philosophy of taking existing technology and adapting it to meet local threats. The result was a missile system that outperformed many newer foreign alternatives, not because of raw technology, but because of clever engineering, tactical deployment, and operational integration. This section shows that the Hawk wasn't just a relic, it was a living system, continuously improved to stay relevant in Israel's rapidly evolving military landscape. The Hawk SAM's greatest contribution is its legacy. It set the stage for Israel's modern air defense philosophy, layered defense with redundancy, mobility, and networked coordination. Lessons learned from operating Hawk batteries informed the development of indigenous systems like the Barak and David's Sling missile programs. Israel's experience with the Hawk highlighted the importance of flexibility and rapid deployment, principles that continue to shape national defense strategy today. Even after newer systems became available, the Hawk remained a trusted backup due to its reliability. Veteran operators recall the confidence it gave air defense units, knowing they had a missile that could reliably intercept enemy aircraft. Beyond operational performance, the Hawk served as a training platform, helping generations of Israeli engineers and soldiers understand missile guidance, radar operation, and integrated defense systems. Its influence is visible not only in the technical evolution of Israeli missiles, but also in the tactical doctrines that prioritize adaptability and quick response. In essence, the Hawk SAM didn't just defend Israel, it educated an entire military ecosystem, leaving a lasting imprint on the country's approach to air defense. When comparing the Hawk SAM to modern air defense systems, it's clear that it occupies a unique niche. Today's systems like Iron Dome or Patriot rely on advanced electronics, high-speed interceptors, and networked command centers. Yet, the Hawk's design principles remain surprisingly relevant. Its semi-active radar guidance and mobility concepts are still used in contemporary systems. While newer missiles are faster and equipped with more sophisticated sensors, Hawk's reliability, simplicity, and low logistical footprint remain remarkable. Israel demonstrated that even a vintage system could be upgraded to meet modern threats, emphasizing adaptability over purely technological superiority. Unlike high-tech systems that require complex maintenance and constant software updates, the Hawk's mechanical and radar systems were robust and relatively easy to maintain in the field. Its historical success provides a benchmark for evaluating current missile systems. Raw speed and firepower are important, but integration, mobility, and strategic deployment can define real battlefield effectiveness. The Hawk serves as a reminder that technological elegance isn't always about novelty. It's about how well a system fits into the larger defense ecosystem. The Hawk SAM teaches several key lessons for military analysts and enthusiasts. First, innovation doesn't always mean inventing something entirely new. Sometimes it's about taking existing technology and adapting it cleverly. Israel's modifications highlight the power of customization to meet specific operational needs. Second, mobility and rapid deployment can turn a seemingly outdated system into a battlefield asset. Third, integrating missile systems into a layered defense network greatly enhances effectiveness. These lessons continue to influence global military strategy, especially in nations facing multiple aerial threats. The Hawk also underscores the importance of training and human expertise. Despite technological upgrades, the system's success depended heavily on well-trained operators capable of making split-second decisions. It reminds us that while cutting-edge technology attracts attention, disciplined personnel and smart tactics often determine outcomes. The Hawk SAM's story is not just about missiles, it's about vision, strategic thinking, and the ability to extract maximum value from every resource. Beyond technology, the Hawk SAM has a significant place in Israel's military culture. It symbolizes a period when the nation relied on ingenuity and adaptability to survive in a hostile region. Stories of its performance in combat are still shared in military academies and training programs, inspiring a culture of resourcefulness. The missile also represents Israel's early adoption of Western technology paired with domestic modifications that gave it a competitive edge. Historians note that the Hawk helped cement Israel's reputation as a nation capable of turning foreign systems into highly effective tools, a practice that continues in the defense industry today. Its cultural impact is reflected in documentaries, technical manuals, and veteran recollections, emphasizing that even older systems can have lasting influence. The Hawk is more than a missile. It's a symbol of Israel's strategic creativity, resilience, and commitment to safeguarding its skies against all odds. In conclusion, the Hawk SAM is a testament to Israel's ability to innovate, adapt, and defend effectively. While modern systems dominate headlines, it's important to remember the vintage technologies that laid the foundation for today's air defense successes. The Hawk's mobility, integration, and operational flexibility made it a formidable force, and Israel's customizations extended its relevance well beyond its original design. It provides a valuable case study for military strategists, historians, and enthusiasts alike, showing how smart deployment and thoughtful upgrades can turn an older system into a battlefield legend. From combat performance to lessons learned, the Hawk SAM story reflects a blend of technology, human expertise, and strategic vision that continues to influence air defense thinking worldwide. If you found this exploration of Israel's Hawk SAM fascinating, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with friends who love military tech, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into iconic defense systems. Also, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an insider look at the weapons that shaped modern warfare. Stay tuned for more military legends uncovered on our channel.